Good morning, family. I'm Naomi, and we are live here for another amazing, exciting episode of Fresh Meals. We want you to become a member of our My Solomon Smart Rewards program. If you haven't already, listen, you are missing out. You can't shop and not be rewarded. So, if you haven't already, I need you to sign up at Fresh Market Harbor Bay, Fresh Market Oilfield Bay, all of our Solomon's locations in Lathyra, downtown, and Exuma markets, because you'll be able to shop rewards every single time you shop. So what happens is every time you spend $1, you earn a point. And every time you earn all of your points, you can redeem the next time you shop. So listen, get in here, get your reward shopping on. I want to highlight some of the items that we want you to be able to know that we do have in our store now. We have President's Choice. President's Choice is a red. We have their black label, and this is an amazing product for your family and for your kids to be able to enjoy quality and value in every meal. This is a penne pasta, and President's Choice has a wide variety of pastas, and they are salmonella. Listen, you'll be able to get wheat pasta at an affordable price and a very amazing high quality for you and your family. We're going to be talking about that a little bit today, because they also have the pasta sauce with it. They also have all kinds of things that we add to our dinner table, to our snack table. You can add them to your charcuterie board. They got pickles, they got olives, so many amazing things, and they also have seasonings. Along with that, we do have our very well known and trusted brand, Field Day. Field Day organic items are amazing for you and your family, especially for your kids. This is our back to school edition of Fresh Meals, and we are so excited because we have a mom here. We don't have a chef, but she's her children's chef. You got it? So listen, we have Miss Lathyra Ranger.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. It's so wonderful to have you with us.
Yes, same here. I'm excited to chef it up for
Yes,
back to
ma'am.
school.
Because listen, what better chef for our kids than our moms?
Yes, we're the chefs in the house, right?
That's what I'm talking about. So we have an awesome opportunity, and Lathyra is going to be sharing with us for the month of August, just in honor of back to school. And she's going to be giving us some tricks and some tips and all this amazing information that she has, because I know some of us have kids, and
Yes.
sometimes it's brain surgery trying to figure out what they're going to eat.
Yes.
Please tell me your beginning experience as a mom and just the whole situation there. Like tell me,
Well,
because
my
I know.
kids are, first of all, I'm Lathyra, like she said, and of course, I have two kids. And one is 7 and the other is 5, and they're picky eaters. So, of course, with toddlers,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
journey is going to be very challenging, because this is the stage where they're deciding what they like and what they don't like, and they're being
Yes.
introduced to new foods
Yes.
all the time.
All the time.
And so that can be challenging. However, I want to make sure that whatever I give them is healthy.
Okay, then.
Because, at this stage, they have lots of energy. This is their learning stage where they're growing and they're learning. And so I'm making sure that all of their meals are exactly what they need to help them to learn and grow.
Absolutely. And so tell me what it is that you find most enjoyable about being able to shop at Fresh Market and find things you can't find other places.
What I love about shopping at Fresh Market, I'm a member, by the way.
There you go.
What I love about shopping Fresh Market is the choices, the healthy choices. I think you guys have a bigger and a better variety with healthy choices for kids.
Yes.
And you get introduced to so many different brands here. I love that you have the vegan choices, because even though we're not vegan,
Right.
we're veganish
Right.
inside our house, we have so much options here, because with our diet as a family, we eat less meat. So we love that we have more options here.
Right.
In terms of the vegan, the vegan selection.
That's awesome. So what are we cooking today?
So today we're going to do a spaghetti bolognese.
Yes, ma'am.
With a salad and garlic bread for our kids, and then we're going to do some fruit
Yes.
kebabs, because fruit has to be in their diets. Fruits and veggies
Yes.
must be in their diets
ma'am.
every single day. So whenever we're making lunch meals for our kids, we want to make sure we have a main dish, veggie dish, a fruit dish. Okay?
That's good. So
It's
we
very
have
important.
a balanced meal for them.
Yes,
We're
it
eating the
must be
rainbow as
balanced.
well.
Yes.
So, and then also we're going to cook once and we're going to eat twice, because they'll be able to take this meal
Yes.
to school
And
with
then
them.
have it for later.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Because we're meal prepping.
Yes, ma'am. Look at that. Okay, so please go ahead and Take us through your journey.
Okay, so we have our water boiling here.
Mm-hmm.
With our water boiling, we're going to add our pasta because our water has boiled, and of course we're going to use Field Day, and I love the Field Day brand. This is actually my favorite brand in Fresh Market. You are going to see me buy this all the time. If you go on my page at Lathyra Ranger, I have some content there where I shared the Field Day products that I love. You can find that on at Lathyra Ranger on Instagram. And so we're going to be using the 100% organic wheat. And the reason I love the wheat is because it's good with fiber as well. It helps your children in terms of with their digestive system. It helps if your children deal with constipation. This is the secret.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
so we're
awesome.
gonna add some. We're gonna add some of this, and we're not gonna do a lot. We're not gonna use the whole bag, but this whole bag can actually feed up to 6 children.
Wow.
So with my kids, I don't use a lot. I only have 2 kids, so I don't use a lot.
So remember. Don't use it all.
Now that's if you have little kids. If you have big kids, of course, you know, you're going to have to increase your pack. So we're going to take about this amount.
Okay.
And then I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it. I always break it to make it easier for them to eat. Because, you know, kids, when they're little kids, it can get a bit messy. So we're going to break it, and then we're going to add it to our pot. Get that? Everything counts, okay? Mm-hmm. No one left behind. We're going to add it to a pot. We're going to let that boil. Now, I usually add a bit of oil, or you can add butter inside your boiling pot because you want to make sure that the pasta is not sticking. So we're going to add a little bit. You can pour it into your cap, or you can use your measuring cup, however you do it. I wing it. I love to wing it. So you just add a little bit of oil. So we don't want our pasta to stick.
No, we don't.
No one likes gooey pasta. So we want to make sure.
See, now you tell me you ain't a chef, but you're doing chef things, Mom. You're doing chef things.
So we're going to sit and let that boil. While that is boiling, I'm going to wash the fruits because we're going to make our fruit kebabs.
Yes, ma'am.
I love fruit kebabs because whenever you're making your lunch meals for your kids, you want to make sure that you're cutting them. If you use your cookie cutters, you can cut them into shapes, or you find ways to make them look good. If they struggle to eat their fruits and veggies, one of the best things you could do is just make them look pretty. That's the key. That's what helped me and my kids. So I'm going to make a fruit kebab using pineapples, strawberries, watermelons, and blueberries.
This is exciting.
Okay.
And so this
we
is
have
like something
we
you
have
can
our
put inside.
barbecue skewers. So you're going to get these to make your fruit kebabs, or if you want, you can find. Do we have any in colors, or just these for now?
Just this. For now.
These for now. You can use these.
I saw this trick though. You can put them in some. What do you call it? Food coloring and change the colors.
Yes, you can.
Look
You can. And if you want to add them, you could add some cream cheese. Add the food coloring to the cream cheese, and dip it in, and then freeze it the night before, and you can turn them into little chocolate sweets.
That's what I'm. Listen, you are working this out.
All right, so we're gonna grab a few strawberries here. Just gonna add some water. So we're gonna wash them. Always wash your fruits. Sometimes I like to add the apple cider vinegar to wash my fruits, or sometimes I would wash them in salt.
Okay.
You can use sea salt and wash them, because you'll be surprised
to
to know the little things that get in there.
Here, you can use some salt.
So we have our sea salt here. And you're just going to use a little bit. You see that?
Yes.
You see what came out of that?
Wow.
This is why we wash our fruits.
Really? Hold on. I got to look in here. Wow. Lord have mercy. We're learning a lesson today. We are learning.
You know, one time I washed my strawberries. I was on vacation in Orlando, and I washed my strawberries, and I watched a little something came out of there, and I was too shocked.
No
and so
way.
This has become a routine for me because of it.
Wow.
So you want to make sure wash your fruits.
Wash your fruits and add salt.
Yeah, you can add salt.
Wow. Or apple cider vinegar.
Yes, or vinegar. Just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot.
Wow. I'm so glad we're learning this information because, listen, we've been eating all those things
Yes.
and not even
Especially,
knowing. Maybe that could be the reason why we get sick and don't know it.
yeah.
Hmm.
And you need a little bit of prayer. Pray over your food.
Guys, this is so exciting already. We're having a great
Yes.
time. I'm Naomi and we're live here at Fresh Market Harbor Bay, and we have our Fresh Meals Mom's Edition. Mom is giving us lunchbox ideas, and we are so grateful to have Lathyra Ranger with here today, and she's chefing it up for the kids today. And we have a special guest coming that's gonna do the taste edition with me, and you know how we love to do the taste edition, so we're gonna have an honest review and have fun with that. But if you haven't already, I need you to sign up for my Solomon Smart Rewards program, the best loyalty program that you've ever joined, right here at Fresh Market. Both Fresh Market locations, all of our Solomon's locations in Exuma, in Freeport, Lucaya. Listen, sign up for my Solomon Smart Rewards program and you'll be able to enjoy quality and value every time you shop and get rewarded for it. So, listen, it's August and you'll be looking out for some new items, like we did promise we would have new things for our Solomon Smart Rewards customers, so just look out for it. It's coming soon. Now, also, Fresh Market has just given out we just put out our 8-pager for the month of August today. So if you haven't seen it already, go search for it on the Facebook page. Go look on our website, www.freshmarket.com. And listen, look, what you need to do is also check out our YouTube page. We are on and popping. So you'll be able to see some past Fresh Meals. You'll be able to follow us going forward, as well as we are asking you to recreate meals and tag us. Listen, you just might get a prize. You never know. Loyalty customers, after 4:30 every single day in our Fresh Market stores, you'll be able to get hot meals for 3 times the points. So, like I said, we have lots of amazing things going on with this loyalty program, and this is a part of the loyalty program. When you shop that hot meals, you have to be a loyalty customer. Shop the hot meals, 3 times the points on everything you buy. We have a salad bar every single day. It's fresh, it's delicious, and I heard that we're even adding some things that we didn't have one there before, so you need to check it. We've had a salad bar upgrade. We are also upgrading our aisles, so if you come into the store and it looks like you don't know where things are, just ask one of the associates and they'll be able to show you exactly where to go to find the things that you love. And I see something going over here with Lathyra, so we could go over and then come back to me, because she is working out this kebab here.
So what we're doing here is we're cutting the strawberries. We've already washed them, so we're going to be cutting our strawberries. Now, depending on the size of your kids or their lunch boxes, these are pretty tall. You can always, if you get these, the barbecue skewers, you can always break them in half. If for your little kids, you
And
can
this
break
is something
these
you can
ones in
pop
half.
in their lunchbox as well. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
To put in their lunch boxes. So we're just gonna cut off these. And don't waste these, moms. Don't waste these, parents.
What are we going to do them with
When I cut these, I let them make little arts with these as well.
Oh.
Like I take these and I let them dip them in the paint,
Uh-huh.
and they just add them on the paper, because you know with kids, sensory is everything, especially with little kids. They love sensory activities.
That is so
and so
cool.
to take something, they love to be messy. You know, kids are messy. They are messy. And so I let them take this, dip it in the paint, and they just smear it. And it's so nice. Like they just enjoy it. So I actually don't throw these away until they use it to
Wow.
paint and do a
That
little
is so
art
cool.
activity. So don't throw them away. That would be
Will you
another
be my
bonding
mom?
activity. Oh my gosh.
That is so cool.
So we've already cut those off. And now we're going to get our blueberries.
Okay.
And you want it to be colorful because kids love colors. If you look in the classrooms, most of the teachers, they have lots and lots of colors because that helps with sensory. That helps with learning. If you go somewhere and you see sometimes the colors like colors like browns or neutrals, it's kind of calm. But when you want your kids to learn, especially with food, food is also something that that can be used as a learning tool to help them to learn. And I'm trying to get the rest of these. Okay, to help them to learn, be aware and conscious and focused when they're in the classroom. You want to make sure that you have bright colors, because you know bright colors it captivates us. And so wherever you have colors, you are going to learn better. Like it heightens your awareness. So with kids, make sure their food is very colorful, because it just makes them want to try new foods. So that's my trick with my kids. Idea. Make it colorful, make it pretty. Like with my girl, I have to make it pretty because she wants her food pretty. So I have to use cookie cutters. That helps. So you cut those things into shapes. Her sandwich has to be cut into shapes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
She doesn't want any crust. She needs it to be pretty.
Oh,
yeah. So
this is what I'm talking about, okay?
So make sure their foods are colorful. All right, so we're going to get our watermelon.
So as you can see, we do have these cut up fruits here for you for your convenience. You'll be able to
so you don't have to do the work.
Make this really fast.
That's what I love about Fresh Market. And in fact, I buy these instead of buying the whole fruit, because sometimes you don't want things to waste. If you don't want things to waste, these are perfect. I get these all the time. I come in here and I get them all the time. Sometimes I buy the pack of strawberries, but I also get the ready-made cut fruits in the pack, because they're so much more convenient. And if you don't want to worry about waste, these are perfect. All right, so we're going to cut these into smaller shapes, smaller little squares. And we're going to turn down.
Convenience here for you. Right here at Fresh Market.
We're going to turn this down.
Thing that we're cooking today.
So we see our pasta is ready. Our pasta's ready?
Yes, okay, great.
Our pasta's ready. This is how it is inside the kitchen, guys.
Yes,
as mothers, we're literally multitasking. And sometimes things can get a little burnt because we're multitasking. We're stopping a fight. We're trying to calm emotions. We're trying to bring down tantrums. This is what it's like, okay? We're multitasking. As women, we're always multitasking.
Yes,
whether you're a woman, we're always doing something.
That is
especially women on the go who are bosses.
That is true.
In corporate. This is why I'm making these easy meals, because pasta is pretty easy and it's filling.
That's right.
So our pasta is ready. So we're going to put this in a bowl. Let's see. We're going to put this in this bowl. Going to let this sit in the bowl.
I'm going to grab that for you after.
We're going to let that sit in the bowl until we make our sauce, and then we're going to
listen, it doesn't get any more real than this, and this is what we wanted to provide for you, because I know that sometimes we have moms that are intimidated by cooking for their kids, and you just never know. If you just see somebody else model it for you, you'll know that you can do it too. So guys, I'm Naomi, and I'm here helping our mom chef, Miss Lathyra Ranger, cook for Fresh Meals. So we're here at Fresh Meals at Fresh Market, Old Fort Bay, and we're cooking up some items for our kids. This is Happy Back to School Month for you. Now she's getting ready to do the fruit skewer, so go ahead and wash that up.
All right, so I'm getting my skewer and I'm adding the blueberry, and that's all you're doing. You're just sticking it right in there. You add them whatever shape you want, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. So you're just adding them in there.
That is so cute. Okay, so you don't have
to do one at a time. And the shapes doesn't have to be, no, you don't have to do one at a time. You can do it however you want to do it. The shapes doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. Something as simple as this. Let's cut it down. And you can
they
cut
eat
it,
that
like I said,
already.
cut it to the size of their bento box, their lunch box. You can cut it down to the size of their lunch box if you want, or the size that they like.
That cuts down on plastic. It cuts down
And
on.
see, this is how we're going to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can switch it up however you want. You can switch it up however you want. But you add these because it makes it easier for them because they're just biting and taking a bite. I find that when I used to put it just in their lunch boxes, they would not eat.
Wow.
They would not eat it.
So you have to find
so
every way
I'm
to
like,
add
you know what can I
creativity.
do? And I saw these one day while scrolling through Pinterest. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. And I tried it, and I don't know what it did, but it's like mentally, they're like, this looks good. And I'm like, it's the same thing. So we just have to get creative, moms. That's it. We just have to get creative.
You didn't have no fruit coming back in those boxes.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm like, this what it took? Y'all want me
A
to spend?
stick.
Okay, y'all want me to get fancy. Okay, mommy will get fancy then. So here we go. Just adding another strawberry. And like I said, you can just add whatever
I love it.
fruit that you want. You can add grapes on this. You just add it there. You can put 2 of these, whatever serving size for your child, depending on weight, because remember, you want to give your kids a serving size for their weight as well.
Okay.
In terms of meals, give them meals according to their size, their weight size as well. So you just add these.
That's good.
And these are going to go in their lunch boxes, okay? Because they have to have a serving of fruit in their lunch. They must have a serving of fruit.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe in them having a serving of fruit. Okay, so now we're going to work on our meat, but I also want to show this. I love these packs because it's just much more convenient for me as a mom. Instead of having to get the spinach, the lettuce, and all of the other ingredients and then do it, these bags come conveniently for us mamas, okay? So I love these because they need salad.
Yes.
They need their veggies. And so these are perfect as a side dish. You can add these as a side dish to their main dish. And so these are great packs that you can just get and give them a serving size, whatever cup size, depending on your child's age, and you add them at the side. So we're going to be adding a salad to their spaghetti bolognese, okay?
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
going to be adding that because they need those. They need those salads. Salads.
Yes. That's a creative
Salads
way
is
to get
important.
them to eat their
Okay,
greens.
so we're going to
without
turn on
them
our
knowing
stove
it.
here.
So now we're getting ready to do our sauce. Oh, no, we're going to do the...
Yeah, we're going to do
this
the
one. We're going to
meat?
do the meat. So today we have Dr. Prager's. Like she says, please talk more about the fact that you guys don't really eat as much meat. So how do you figure out the best meat to eat with your family, with your kids, and what you present to them? Are they more plant-based than you, or is it just because the family is? So how is that dynamic?
Okay, so we wanted to have less meat in our diet just for health reasons. Now with kids, with little toddlers, you know, they know the difference.
Yes.
So we had trial and error, and of course, that's what I love about Fresh Market because there's multiple products that you can use.
Right.
And so with Dr. Prager, we've used them, and it's depending on the texture of the meat. And so if the meat is too soft, the kids will know that's not really meat. Now we tell them the truth. Before, the trick was we tell them it's sort of meat. But now we tell them the truth. This is plant-based. So with them, with choosing the meat, we really choose, you won't know texture until you open it.
Right.
And so we just did trial and error. We came and we tried each product. And you have to try it. You have to try the different products. We've used Dr. Prager before for hamburgers, and it was good. It was good. We love Beyond Burger. That is here as well. And that's what we've sticked with. But we're using this today because this is pretty easy to do. It's just the little patties here. Let me get them. The little patties here. Now, I know you're wondering, what are we doing with burgers, right? So sometimes, because everybody likes the brand I like, y'all always taking the stuff, so I have to improvise, okay? Now, don't act like you never improvise in your house. I've had to improvise. So we're taking these burgers, and we're going to make them into ground plant-based meat. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to make these into ground beef, ground a ground burger so we can make our spaghetti meat, okay?
Guys,
So that's what
I'm
you have to do,
excited.
moms. If they don't have the meat that you want, get the burgers and we're gonna scramble them, break them up, scramble them, and then we're cooking them. So that's what we're doing.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm
And Dr.
Naomi.
Prega has the
Yes.
has one of the highest proteins.
Awesome.
Kids need protein. So they have 20 grams of protein.
We have 20 grams of protein. We've mixed it. Also has vegetables in it. 4 servings. It says 4 veggies, 20 grams of protein. Dr. Prager's is an amazing product. They also have the burgers that have the spinach in it, quinoa in it. It's a really awesome product.
That one is so good.
And we have all of the burgers available for you. So we are live here at Fresh Meals. And Fresh Meals today, we're at our Back to School Moms edition. And Lathyra's here. Remember, she's not a chef, but she's her kid chefs.
Yeah.
So we have something going on today, which is very much like what takes place in our homes. We thought we'd bring your home to you on the screen. So, guys, look out for your My Solomon Smart Rewards program highlights. This month, we are highlighting our hot bars so far at Fresh Market Harbor Bay, Fresh Market Orford Bay. At 4:30, when you come and buy a hot meal, you'll be able to get 3 times the points, okay? So, like I said, 1 point, $1, 1 point. At the hot bar after 4:30 is $1, 3 points. Listen, rack up your points because you'll be able to redeem them when you come into the store and shop. Listen, My Solomon Smart Rewards is an amazing program where you're able to shop quality and value and get rewards at the same time. So, if you haven't noticed on Fridays when you come into our Fresh Market locations, you're able to get personalized pasta. It's the most amazing pasta you ever want to taste. It tastes great because you're able to tell them exactly what you want in your pasta. So if you want the white sauce, if you want the red sauce, if you want to get a mixture of both, then you're gonna be able to get it. You can get meat, you can get seafood, you can get vegetables. Listen, it's amazing pasta. So come in between the hours of 11 to 3 and you'll be able to get personalized pasta for only $9.99 a pound. Oh my God. And yes, we are cooking pasta today. Today we're cooking, what is it again, Lathyra? Tell me the name of it.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yes, ma'am.
With salad.
With salad. And
Fruit
we have a
kebab.
side of fruit kebab. Listen, thank you so much for joining us. I want you to like and share as we go through because we have some great ideas that we're giving to you for this edition of our Back to School Fresh Meals. And are you getting ready to put that in? Yeah, she's getting ready to put it in.
So moms, here's what we want to do. We want to make sure we want to make sure that we don't heat it up too high.
Yeah.
Because then we're going to smoke you out the house. And if you have kids with sinus. So here's what we did.
Go ahead. Let me see.
Okay, so
you're
here's what we're
breaking it up.
doing. Yeah, I'm breaking it up. Normally we would thaw it out. We'll thaw it out. But because it's still a little frozen, we're going to break it up in smaller pieces so that it can be thawed out better once we put it into the pot. There's always a way. You always have to improvise. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so she's broken it up already, and now we're going to put that in the pan.
We're putting this into the pan.
Yes, ma'am.
Our pan is already heated up, as you can see.
That looks like it's working pretty good as ground beef. I'm impressed. And see, this is a great thing to do on our Fresh Meals edition is to you know that we're gonna know exactly how it tastes, so then you won't have to be guessing.
No spatula. I gotta use this one. Improvise. If the kids run away with your spatula, you gotta improvise, moms. Improvise. And what I love about cooking food for my kids is that we do it together.
Okay, that's
because
good.
you want to make sure that you find
Get
ways
them
to bond with them.
involved.
Find ways to bond with them. And if you smell this right now, this actually smells like meat.
Yes, it does.
You won't be able to tell the difference. Look at the texture as it's frying.
That's cool. It could just be meatballs.
You
Even
can't
if it
tell the
doesn't break
difference.
up. That's good. I'm liking this. This is a great addition. Good. So let me go on. This is plant-based, and I'll just read it for you. We have
Hi.
we have
Hello.
potassium, we have iron, we have calcium, we have vitamin C. Guys, listen, we are working out these calories for you. It's only 230 calories. We need the calories for our family. We've got, let's see, sunflower oil, beets, natural flavor sweet potato puree, butternut squash, carrot puree. Listen, we've got everything you need in this burger right here. I think you need to get this for your kids. I think it's awesome for not
How can
just
I
your
turn
kids,
it
but
on
you
low?
as well as your family. So, I'm here. I'm Naomi, and we're live here at Fresh Meals at Harbor Bay, and we are having our Fresh Meals edition. It's our Back to School Moms edition, and the Lathyra Ranger is here, and she's giving us tips for our moms. And right now, we're experimenting with Dr. Prager's burgers, and this is going to be a part of our say bolognese sauce.
Yes. Yes, this is going to be a part of our bolognese sauce for the
And
spaghetti.
we're going to be featuring our President's Choice. We have the Field Day pasta, and then we have the President's Choice pasta sauce. So I'm going to get to tell you exactly how that tastes. And I know, remember, if you would go back into our June, was it June? June, June, we had Miss Bahama Foodie, and she was going through all of the President's Choice pastas. And then we had one that was we had a sauce that had butternut squash. That was amazingly delicious. So today we're going to be tasting another one. I think it's tomato. I can't see it, but when it comes over, I'm going to let you know what it is so that you can know to get it for your kids. So this President's Choice, it's a brand new label that we do have in our stores. And look at this Dr. Prager's burger just cooking up so nicely over here. Look at you.
Yes. You want to
This
make
is
sure,
good.
mash it down.
Yo, you can't tell the
as
difference.
if you're doing ground beef. So you want to get that texture. Again, you want to use your spatula or whatever tool you have to get these into like little pieces.
I love it. So we have tomato and fennel. That's
Yeah.
gonna be our sauce that we're gonna use. So do you put it right in with the burger meat? Or?
Yes.
Okay, see, I do that
We're
too.
going to mix it all, and at the end, we're going to add. We're not going to put it on top. We're going to just mix it and add it all in.
I'm excited. And it sounds like our guest has arrived, and it's so.
Yes,
I love this edition. We want it to be as real as possible for you, okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna call him on. He's gonna be tasting our food with us. What is your name, young man? Good day, and how are you?
Come.
What is you? Come. I need them to hear exactly your name. Welcome to Fresh Meals, young man. And what is your name?
London Lockhart Zachary.
London Lockhart Zachary, and he's here with me, and he's already given his honest opinion. I don't know if we could get him. You're gonna taste the food today, Charlie. He's
You're going to
thinking
taste some
about
spaghetti.
it.
We're making spaghetti bolognese.
You can taste it with me today. Okay, that's what I'm
Yes,
talking
we're gonna
about.
taste it.
So he's here with us, so we not just have and he promises to give his honest opinion of Auntie's food.
He's very honest. And he is the epitome of picky eater.
Are you excited to go back to school? Yes? All right. I'm excited for you to go back to school. What's your favorite subject in school?
Coloring.
That's what I'm talking about. We have an artist, okay? Do you like math? Do you like English?
I'm speaking it.
You speak English.
Oh,
I love it. So what are we doing now, ma'am?
We
Your
added a
seasoning.
bit
Tell
of
me, talk
onion.
about the seasonings that you do use for your kids, because then you have to beware. Go ahead.
Yes. I try not to use anything too strong, because if you have picky eaters, you need something that's not too strong or not too spicy. So I add a bit of onion powder because I normally would put the herbs in it. I normally would use onion, but because of texture, they're going to taste it, moms. So we gotta hide it by using onion seasoning sometimes. So they're going to taste it. I'm adding a bit of basil. Oh, there we go.
That's gonna be adding amazing flavor. That's gonna be adding amazing flavor to your
Remember,
kids.
the sauce already has some seasoning, so you don't need a lot.
Right.
So a pinch of salt, a little bit of onion powder, and you can add your basil to make it a little savory. Okay, now that that's done, now that we've gotten our texture on our meat, because you know with plant-based meat, sometimes you have to cook it a little longer for
Yes.
texture, because plant-based meat can sometimes be a little too soft, and so you want to make sure you cook it until you get that nice meaty texture.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so now we're going to add,
So it's the tomato and
Amaranya.
fennel. This is
Yes.
the president's choice. I'm excited because I like fennel.
and we're choosing the president's choice today because y'all know y'all kids may end up being president one day, right? So we need them to have the president's choice. Now with this, if you don't want your sauce, depending on the texture of your sauce, you want to add some stock,
Okay.
a little bit of stock, which we have over there. You can
Yes,
get that
let
for
me
me,
get that.
please.
So we have the Field Day Organic chicken stock, and so it's low sodium as well.
Yes. Because we don't want to give our kids too
never-
much salt.
I've never added this to my, that's a good
And
idea.
as you can see, the texture,
Lathyra was playing with me. She's the chef. She knows what she's doing.
even if you're not a chef, mom, this is pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to do. So we're going to add, I'm the mommy that wings it, okay? I only do measuring cups when we're baking because you know that the cake got to be
Yeah,
right.
the cake
So we're going to wing it.
You can't have soggy cake. Be sitting in the kitchen waiting for it to finish cooking. Guys, I'm Naomi and we're live here at Fresh Meals and we're at Fresh Market, Harbor Bay, and we are in our Mom's Back to School edition of Fresh Meals, and we have Lathyra Ranger here, and she is a mom. She's not a chef. We're not chefs either. I just know what chefing looks like, and I love the way it tastes. So guys, listen, like and share. Go on our Facebook, go on our YouTube, go on our Facebook page, as well as Instagram, as well as our website. You'll be able to get all the exciting updates that's taking place with our My Solomon Smart Rewards program. Don't forget to opt into marketing. Listen, it is an amazing feature of our My Solomon Smart Rewards program. If you opt into marketing, go to our customer service. If you're already a My Solomon Smart Rewards customer, go to our customer service. Tell them you want to opt into marketing, and what happens is every time you shop, you'll be able to get a receipt sent right to your phone, right to your email, and you'll also get all of the updates for My Solomon Smart Rewards program to your email, okay? So you'll be able to be updated, and you'll know exactly what's going on, exactly when to come and shop. And listen, every single Friday, Fresh Market has fresh pasta Friday from 11 to 3:30 every single day. We have our fresh salad bar. We also have after 4:30 at our hot box, you'll be able to get 3 times the points when you shop all of our hot meals. Oh my goodness. Why not shop here? Listen, Lathyra that looks delicious. I'm sorry, but that looks really good. I don't know. I'm going to taste this with you. I'm excited. This looks good.
So we're going to add our pasta in.
So what we have today is, say your meal again, ma'am.
The spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese, and this is with our wheat pasta from Field Day, And we also used our field day products. We had the olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil, as well as she added to this sauce the Dr. Prager's plant-based perfect burger. We have President's Choice tomato fennel spaghetti pasta. It don't say spaghetti, it says pasta sauce. And then she used the field day organic chicken broth. We're not going to taste those on camera because, we're just going to taste the spaghetti right here. All of this is for our kids to enjoy. Back to school.
So moms, when we're cooking,
Yes,
we like
ma'am.
to taste.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
got to taste.
Okay, go ahead.
But for today, normally we taste.
You taste it.
As
go
we
right
go,
ahead. Go
to
ahead.
see if we need to add any more.
Because we have the picky children.
Because we are picky kids. So.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It needs a little bit more salt.
I love it. This is really a mom.
Just a little bit more salt. And we don't want to do a lot. Okay? We don't want to do a lot. So if you're heavy-handed, please put that in a spoon. Put that in a spoon. We don't want to do a lot.
That's funny. So guys, we're getting ready
Dr.
to
Prager
taste
meat is perfect.
It's really working?
It's the perfect texture.
Wow.
It's the perfect texture. Because I know a lot of people are very concerned about the plant-based meat and the texture. Sometimes it can fall apart. It is perfect.
I'll be able to tell you exactly how it tastes, guys. I'm excited. I'm ready for the tasting now. Are you ready?
All right, so
Are
we
we
can
ready?
turn off. Yeah.
You can use either one of those spoons. While she's getting that ready for me to taste, for us to taste, because my guest is going to come over here and taste it with
Now, moms,
me.
you can either add your pasta in there. You can add the pasta in their plate and put the sauce over it. But I like to mix it for my kids because my kids like it mixed. So depending on what they want,
I actually
you
like
can
it mixed myself.
You like it mixed?
I do.
So I'm actually adding the pasta in now.
I'm one of those
that's
type
what
of
we're gonna
people
do.
that like, oh, you doing it the fancy way, because that's how we do it here at Fresh Market. When you come into the store,
Yes.
and you,
So we're going to be adding the
cracking me up
pasta.
right now. Yes, add that pasta, girl.
And this is one of the reasons you want to make sure that your pasta is boiled with oil, because you don't want your pasta sticking, okay? We don't want our pasta to stick.
She just pulled a fast one on me because I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
This is the way you cook pasta. I love it. So she's going to show you and get it. Oh, yes, Mom. So this is the way you add the flavor to the pasta. And then you didn't cook it all
Some people
the way.
usually add salt to their water as they boil. Salt and butter.
Yes.
But I just like my flavor on the sauce.
Okay. That's fine, because you have to cook for what your kids like.
Right.
Her kids said, have it your way.
All right, so we're just going to mix this.
Okay. I'm going to get my bowl ready.
And moms, as you can see, it doesn't matter what you have. You can have, whether it's a frying pan. Usually I have a taller frying pan of what we use for fried rice. I would normally make this in there.
Okay.
But even if you just have this is perfect.
Okay.
This is still perfect.
So
as
like
you
a
can
wok
see.
type of thing. Or a saucepan.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Casserole pan. That's awesome.
So we're just going to mix it in there.
Listen, I can't tell the difference between this and what I would have cooked with spaghetti and meat sauce. So I'll be a true testament today of how good this gonna taste. Man.
And if your kids don't like the big meatballs, this was a perfect way to do it,
To make
because
baby
the meat
meatballs.
is very tiny.
I'm excited. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to plate this up.
All right.
Is my taste tester ready?
So we're going to add
he
our
ready?
salad. You're going to add our salad inside the bowl as well.
Oh, we're gonna put it in the same bowl?
No, not the same bowl. You're
Okay.
going to put a salad on the side,
Okay.
because they have to have their veggie
Yes,
dish
ma'am.
as well.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Taster.
We're gonna taste this pasta. Okay, so we have
we
a
go.
bowl here for the salad, so we're good.
Okay, that's a bowl for the salad.
Okay, yes, we can. This is his bowl. Here's your fork. You're welcome.
And if you want to be fancy moms, you can add, you know, we like Bahamians, we love to add parsley on everything.
Okay, then.
So if you want to add some parsley to be fancy, go right ahead.
To our social media family. Say, hello, sir, and what is your name?
Hello, sir.
No, what is your... I'm saying hello, sir, to you. What is your name?
London Lockhart Zachary.
So we have London Lockhart Zachary here, who is going to be tasting the food with me today. All right, and that's his plate. And once we get my plate, we're going to taste it together, and then we're going to give you our honest opinion of what we are eating today. So I'm Naomi, and we're live here, and London is here with me for our mom's edition of Fresh Meals. I'm excited. We have Lathyra Ranger here, and she's been cooking for our kids today. We're giving you kids' ideas for our back-to-school editions of Fresh Meals, and our food is being served. Here you go. You ready to taste? Yes, yes, Mom. Let's go. Go ahead. Turn around so that everybody could watch you. Go ahead. We're ready to
Landon is
taste
my
it.
biggest critic.
You ready? Okay, I'm gonna taste mine because he didn't wait for me. Well, I know. I'm impressed. How about you, London? You like it? Look at the camera and tell them what you think. Is it good?
Really?
Listen. And he usually tells the truth
he-
all the time.
He's a picky
So-
eater.
Very good, ma'am. We want to thank you all for joining us. She's going to be putting up that salad for us. Thank you for look. You know me. When I continue to eat, listen, it's good. Thank you so much for joining us, Lathyra. We're going to tell these people we will check them later. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining
us. We
us.
will see you next time, guys.